Position by position. Let's start with the head coach. Which head coach do you think wins the head coach battle here? Would you rather have Andy Reid or Kyle Shanahan?
This is probably the. Listen, the answer is Andy Reid by far.
By far.
By far. Listen. Kyle Shanahan, he's a great coach. His father, great coach. He's not a big game coach.
Wow.
Listen, he should have lost the last 3 NFC championship games. And then before that, lost the Super Bowl. Has had one of the most talented.
That means he's been in the Final Four 4 years.
Has one of the most talented, most skillful teams. He's a great coach. But when it comes to I know. But look, he should have lost to Dom's Detroit Lions. If Dan Campbell didn't make those mistakes, you know what I mean? He should have lost. It should have been 3 straight. I don't think he's a big time. He's a big time coach. I don't think. Maybe he just needs to mature and keep. You know what I mean? He's still very young. You know what I mean? Especially in terms of like coaching.
Same lineage.
But Andy Reid.
They both come from the Bill Walsh tree, as it turns out.
Yeah, but I think Andy Reid. I go with him, and I think in this game it's a big. I think the coaching matchup is maybe the biggest matchup of this
biggest
game.
Mismatch. You think
No,
so?
not the biggest mismatch.
Okay.
The biggest matchup.
Got you.
So we're gonna see either Shanahan's gonna step up and is gonna change that because he's done one thing doesn't mean he can't do something else.
Yep. You got Kyle Shanahan against Steve Spagnuolo, the defensive coordinator of the Kansas City Chiefs, and then you got Andy Reid versus Steve Wilkes, defensive coordinator of the San Francisco 49ers.
Right. Well, I'm just talking head coach. Head coach wise, I got Andy Reid.
So Andy Reid, a lot of people know, is 28-3 all time coming off of a bye. 28-3 all time coming off of a bye. However, coming off of a bye when his opponent has a bye, he's 3-3.
You know what? Since we talking
2-2
stats and records,
yep.
You know what? Patrick Mahomes is going against the spread.
What is he?
10-1-1.
10-1-1 against the spread this year.
Against the spread. I don't know if it's this year.
Yeah, this year.
Is that right? Are you sure?
Yeah. 10-1-1. Has to be 10-1-1.
And I got one more stat for you. I got one more stat for you. The last time that San Francisco was favored in every single one of their games, like they were this year, was '94 when they won their last Super Bowl.
Oh. So you're going in the head-to-head.
I gotta go Andy Reid, man. I gotta go Andy Reid, the human walrus.
Yep.
Munching burgers, looking for chicken nuggies.
You got to give it to Andy Reid. He's done it. He's seen it all the way through to the end.
Yeah, he's more seasoned.
Kyle Shanahan.
He's not quite as seasoned as like the politicians we have. Ooh, did that one get your dick hard? Why are the politicians always at fucking 79 and like 78? Why is that position? Why is the president always that fucking old?
Yeah. Crazy.
But I think you know what I mean. There's a happy medium in there. Where you're like in your 60s. That's when you're, you know what I mean. You live life. You're sharp.
When Sean McVay won the Super Bowl a couple years back, everybody started hiring these like 29-year-olds to be a head coach, Cliff Clinton-Better, and all that other stuff. You want a coach. You want a mentor. You want somebody that you can believe in. I find it very hard to believe that these 30-year-old NFL players are looking at a 36-year-old head coach thinking like, oh, this guy knows what's best. Right. But like all these guys, because I think of the tech boom and all the GMs and everything, and you know, and the head coaches are like, we need young, innovative people. Like, you know, it's like, no, you need some. Go ahead, Chris.
I got some great comments here.
Go ahead.
Great comments.
Go for it.
R, that's his name, just R. Damn, these guys must be really shadow banned. Ha.
Yeah.
Then we have.
Yeah. What do you think doing business with fucking Gerard over here?
Hey.
WL.
Sorry. Hey, you can help change that, my man. Hard R. You know, like share it, tell a friend. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
like,
help us the hell out, man. Come on, dog.
I got one more. WLW Carpentry 1 said, I know, right? They have a great show.
My man.
Yeah. They speaking facts.
They love it.
Bars.
Bang.
They
and
preach
not only that, but we're going to make you some money, boys.
Yeah,
Go
guys,
to
make some money because we love
Use
y'all.
our login, S&T125. Andy Reid, book it for the Chiefs.
Book Andy Reid. All right, now let's hop right into quarterback. Easy. Probably it's head and shoulders.
To me, it's the biggest gap on the whole field.
Agreed.
Patty Mahomes. It's very hard for me to take Patty Mahomes giving points sometimes, but getting points?
Getting points?
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah.
On a
Bet
neutral
US
field.
boys go hammer the Chiefs. Hammer the Chiefs.
I like it. Everybody, all the sharps, all the smart money's on San Francisco. I am not necessarily all in on the Chiefs.
All right, well, we can get to that at the end. We get to that at the end.
Quarterback. So 2 for 2. Head coach, Chiefs. Quarterback, Chiefs.
And here's where it's going to turn. We're going to go RBs.
Running back?
Now listen, I'm going to tell you why.
What do you mean turn?
This is where it's going to switch.
No way.
You're going Pacheco over McCaffrey?
Oh yeah, what am I talking about?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Listen, but here's the thing.
Out here.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
I like Pacheco. He's a Jersey boy.
Yes.
He runs hard.
Mod Bradshaw.
He runs
Pacheco.
hard, bro. Pacheco runs angry.
Yes.
I think he had 2 family members killed. He runs with that.
Mm-hmm.
He's a fucking dog out there.
Dog.
I love Pacheco. I'm a big Pacheco fan.
He's a sleeper for me to be the MVP of the game.
I got Pacheco for at least 1 touchdown. That's another bet US bet.
That's a prop.
Another prop bet.
Anytime.
Pacheco for sure, and he's gonna score. He's gonna get in the end zone. But you got to go with the great white hope at running back.
Yep.
I think this is the only one there is. The only white running back. And Christian McCaffrey, arguably the best running back in the game. Arguably.
For sure. I don't think it's arguable.
You don't think so?
No. He's a dual threat back. He's good for 2,000 yards every year, and he's just an absolute weapon on first down, second down, third down. Christian McCaffrey is dynamic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Christian McCaffrey. I love his game. Definitely got to go San Francisco. I'll tell you what. I didn't really understand what you were saying before, but that was on me. I was zoning out. I think you're right.
You were zoning out? That's fucking rude. How's he going to just fucking say that shit to my face and what the fuck was it? Dom.
Sorry.
What the fuck?
After head coach
I did it the last episode.
and quarterback, it's going to be very hard for the Chiefs to get any of the next positional groups. Running back?
Wrong.
Running back?
Wrong.
San Francisco. Offensive line?
San Francisco. You got Trent Williams, the biggest, baddest dude on the field.
Yep, absolutely.
Right? But what about tight end, friend?
Well, what about tight end?
I got Travis Kelce, even with his Taylor Swift and his Pfizer sponsorship, over George Kittle. George Kittle may be the number 2 tight end, but I think I got Travis Kelce head and shoulders above George Kittle.
I'm going to tell you why you're wrong. Because Travis Kelce and George Kittle are, to me, neck and neck, dead even. And Juszczyk in that 2 tight end set.
I like Juszczyk.
They're better. They're more diverse than 2 tight ends. Can anybody in this room name the second tight end on the Chiefs? Exactly.
Yeah, I seen him though.
Exactly.
I seen him when that time that Travis Kelce was out.
This is the only game this year where the Chiefs will not have a decided advantage in the tight end position. All right.
Really, you really feel that way?
Not only do I feel that way, you know what San Francisco does better than anybody in the NFL?
What?
Cover the tight end. They got linebackers.
They got good linebackers.
They got linebackers.
I think
that
Fred
can run
Warner's
with
a fucking dog.
Fred Warner he's soft spoken and he's in the Bay Area, but people don't realize this is Ray Lewis. This is sideline to sideline, nose in the gap, cover a tight end. This dude Fred Warner, he is the baddest dude we've had at middle linebacker since Bobby Wagner. So I think tight end, to me, it's a wash. I'm calling it a wash. It's a wash.
That's really interesting to me.
Wash.
I'm interested. That's interesting that you say that, Christian. I just sent you something that I want you to pull up before we move to defense. This is a little thing.
Well, you got wide receiver before defense.
Right. We got the end. I'm wide receiver.
San Francisco. Not close.
San Francisco. Ayuk, Debo Samuel.
Not close.
I like Rashee Rice for.
Okay.
He's been a rookie. But he's done his thing.
Yep.
He's there's been big holes there.
Yeah.
I think they got McCole Hardman back, and who else?
The most drops in the NFL. This wide receiving core for the Kansas City Chiefs. Yeah, and they got the white dude Watson. But that there's nobody that can break a game on that Kansas City wide receiving core the way that Debo Samuel can, the way that Brandon Ayuk can.
Correct.
So if you're looking at an overall,
and that's the thing is you take away George Kittle, they go to. Or take away McCaffrey, they're gonna go to Kittle.
Yep.
Take away Kittle, they're gonna go to Debo. You take away Debo, they're gonna go to Ayuk. Take away McCaffrey, you got one of the other guys. You know what I mean? Like
Absolutely.
there's a lot of weapons for this team.
And they call Brock Purdy a game manager as if that's a bad thing. Manage the game.
Manage the game.
You got a great defense.
That's what Lamar Jackson didn't do, and that's why we're watching these 2 teams in there right now.
Bingo.
Yeah. Lamar Jackson, MVP, stud, great player, won me a fantasy Super Bowl, but he's not a game manager. He didn't do a good job of managing the game.
You need Patrick Mahomes to win you this game. Brock Purdy just has to not lose it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
you know what's funny? Shout out to Punch Drunk Sports with Jason Tebow, Ari Shafir, and Sam Tripoli. They used to do this thing where it's like, you just want a nice white quarterback. And that's a Brock Purdy versus Lamar Jackson.
That's
you know what
so
I mean?
Funny. Did you see Brock Purdy get mad as hell at that guy that was like, hey, so have you ever checked to make sure that you weren't related to Lee Harvey Oswald? And Brock Purdy got like really upset. And then they put up the picture side by side. Brock Purdy should check.
Why'd he get so mad?
He should check. Brock Purdy should check to make sure that
Did you know Lee Harvey Oswald's mom said like that's not him in the casket?
What?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, there's a lot of fishy shit going on with that JFK assassination. I don't know if you heard.